What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ryan, and this is the biggest nootropics channel on the planet. Thanks so much for being with me. Remember, every shred of information we put on this channel is brought to you by a couple products. Number one, we have a nootropic stack called Cortex. Been on the market for 4 years. Folks just love the stack. We figured out a stack that just worked for turning up motivation, turning up mental energy, turning up verbal fluency, improving your mood. Think about that. You get everything in one stack. $33 at the website. Right now, flash sale on Cortex. Coupon code 7. Just the number 7 gets you Cortex for $25. That lasts all this week. If you need my help on formulating stacks, we have a service that is a 40-minute call with me, 15 follow-up email correspondences, where we help you and custom tailor formulate stacks that are for your brain through a series of question and answer and trial and error. That'll save you 2 years of experimentation to get you stacks that actually work. At that at livecortex.com. If you're new to nootropics, couple products: Smarter, Better, Faster, digital book we wrote for people that are new, digital, so you can download it. Get that at livecortex.com. The Nootropics Starter Pack, which is Smarter, Better, Faster plus our Nootropics Stack Cortex, or the Nootropics Starter Pack Pro, which is basically taking your level of experience with nootropics and your status with nootropics to the elite level. Get you a bottle of Cortex, a consult with me for custom stack formulation, a copy of Smarter, Better, Faster, a copy of Stack List, most powerful stacks that I have in my 2000 stack experiment book synthesized into a digital book, as well as a copy of the Racetam God Guide, and that is 80 plus Racetam stacks showing you how to use Racetams and how to stack them. Lastly, if you're a man, you want to build testosterone, you want to raise it measurably, get results on test results, get sex drive, libido back, masculinity back, morning erections back, feeling attracted, having your woman be attracted to you, feeling attractive, feeling masculine, motivated, springing out of bed, doing work. Boosting testosterone will change your life. That's no BS. We have a protocol for it. It's called the Viking Testosterone Protocol, and that is $140 at livecortex.com. All right, thanks for sticking with me through the promotion. All of this stuff takes a lot of time. Editing takes a lot of time. And it is all brought to you by those products. Okay, so 3 questions, rapid Q&A. I love this style because I was on vacation a lot and questions came in. A lot of people were asking questions on the nootropics forums around Facebook. First question, what is your purpose for using nootropics? That's a pretty basic question. We've talked about it before, but I'd like to touch on it. It all really depends. But the thing that I see the most for people, so if you're not trying to improve a deficit that you have from a pharmaceutical medication or health problem, like a fatigue syndrome or something, then most of the time people are using nootropics to improve performance for work. I know a guy who owns a radio show, does a radio show in Pittsburgh, also has a business, and then gives talks. Like, he gives speeches to people too, and those happen later on in the day. So this guy's got to be on point from 7 a.m. in the morning until 7 p.m. at night. And we were talking about 12 hours, just like straight functional brain performance. And, that guy takes nootropics to be on his game. And he is, because we're working with him in a consulting basis, one of the larger packages for executives. He takes it for performance. There's a lot of folks that started new jobs within which they've got to be communicative and social with other people in a meeting capacity, and they're just not confident enough probably because they just sort of started the job and they don't know people there, and they've got people that have seniority over them, and so they can't really function awesomely, and it gives them social anxiety. That's one of the major reasons people take nootropics too, because a big part of social anxiety is a lack of functionality. If you were functioning awesome, super verbally fluent, could access everything in your brain, think about how much more confident you would be, how much more verbally fluent you would be, and as a result, how much less anxious you would be. So there's that. Mostly performance. However, people use nootropics, and I use nootropics in all these capacities to rescue my brain from deficits, especially sleep deficits and even mild hangovers. Oxyracetam, which we've talked about, always turns on brain fluidity when you feel gunked up and you just can't send signals. You're just sending the signal and you're just like, no genius on the other end, nothing happening here. Oxyracetam really tends to help that. And I guess I would say lastly, one of the reasons people take nootropics and that I've experimented with that works is stopping deficits when consuming alcohol. We're doing things that would otherwise mess with your brain. 500 milligrams tyrosine, a couple hundred milligrams Alcar. When you're consuming alcohol and your brain starts to decline in terms of functionality, you'll notice everyone around you starts to decline if you're drinking with friends, but your brain's still on point. Perfect time to play baccarat or poker or something and win some money from your less functional friends. So that's generally why people use nootropics. Next question. This is a pretty basic one, but maybe not basic for some of you. Noopept plus oxiracetam, bad idea, and how to combine. Not a bad idea, but you got to be careful on how you combine these. We've talked about this before. Essentially, you want to medium dose everything, but what I would do is, a regular dose of Noopept's around 13 or 15 milligrams. Just take it to 10. You don't have to take it all the way down to like 6 or 7, which would truly be a medium dose. Take that to about 10 milligrams. But what seems to work the best is with oxiracetam. That is where you medium dose it. So cut the dose completely in half, or even just a little bit more than in half. Instead of a gram of oxiracetam, take 500 milligrams or 400 milligrams of oxiracetam. In that case, you will speed up acetylcholine signaling and clinosensitization, especially with Noopept, acetylcholine release in the hippocampus. So you're going to want to provide the brain with some if you don't get any in your diet. So between 50 and 200 milligrams of either alpha GPC or CDP-choline is best in that situation. Next question, pretty complex question, but when you look at a lot of the pre-made stacks that are out there, or the usual suspects that people put in stacks, it's actually a really good question. And the question is, what is the best breakdown of those usual suspects? So we're talking about like tyrosine, alpha GPC, CDP-choline, theanine, caffeine, uridine, vinpocetine, B complex, usual suspects. And basically the best breakdown is low dosing all of them together. Kind of like Alpha Brain sort of does that a little bit. They're missing uridine and they don't have any theacrine in there and a couple other compounds, but they pretty much low dose the alpha crystalphosphorylcholine, the tyrosine, the theanine. They've got oat extract and a couple other things in there. So I'd say the following: somewhere around 200 milligrams tyrosine, 100 milligrams uridine, 80 milligrams alpha GPC, a B complex. I would probably add Alcar to that mix, 200 milligrams of Alcar, 200 milligrams of L-theanine. I would throw 100 milligrams of theacrine into that stack. And that's basically it. If you're taking the usual suspects that people primarily put in pre-made stacks, so that we all sort of know about, that are safe and are easily accessible, and not racetams, then you kind of want to just low dose all of them if you're going to combine 6 or 7 of them like that. That seems to be the best functional stack for people, that doesn't overstimulate them, but that gives them good brain performance. Hope that's been useful. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, guys, specials on nootropic and performance products now. Cortex stack, $33 at the website if you want to support us. Totally awesome. If you need a discount right now, flash sale till the end of the week on Cortex. Coupon code 7, just the number 7, gets you Cortex for $25 a bottle. Powerful pre-made stack. If you need my help personally, custom stack formulation, working with you to find tailored stacks that work, get the Nootropics consulting service. If you're new to Nootropics, you got three options: either Smarter, Better, Faster, digital book bureau for people that are new, the Nootropics Starter Pack, which is Smarter, Better, Faster plus Cortex, or the Nootropics Starter Pack Pro, which takes you where you are from Nootropics and brings you to the elite level very, very quickly. That gets you a bottle of Cortex, a consult with me, 40-minute call with me, custom stack formulation, a copy of Smarter, Better, Faster, a copy of Stack List, digital stack list of all the best stacks that I've come to realize, and then a copy of the Racetam God Guide, 80+ Racetam stacks showing you how to use racetams and stack them. Lastly, if you are a man and you need to boost testosterone, look, if your libido is shot, if your sex drive is non-existent, if you're having morning erection problems, if you're not feeling attractive to your wife or girlfriend, if you're not feeling masculine, if you don't put on muscle easy and burn fat easy, you still have to watch caloric intake and still have to lift weights and do push-ups or whatever. If you don't wake out of bed, spring out motivated and energized, it's testosterone, man. And if you boost it, it changes your life. You become a different person when you raise testosterone. You feel better, you're stronger, your brain works better, you have a calm focus kind of all the time, plus your sex drive and all that good stuff is through the roof. We've got a protocol for it, Viking Testosterone Protocol, right now, $140 at livecortex.com. Couple calls with me, suggestions on a protocol that seems to work for basically everybody, and then really just finding out exactly what it is that you need to do to boost tests. We've got all the different hacks in the protocol. They all work. Get the nootropic or get the Viking Testosterone Protocol at livecortex.com. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll talk to you next time.